Yes. Hello again, Mr. President. My question is, now that this is happening, and what is your response to the attacks that since your presidency, drugs is still unstoppable, insurgency is still going on strong, and now this international terrorism has penetrated and under siege a city. What is your assurance to the people and its national security?
The Republic is well, it's stable. There are pockets of war fighting in Mindanao, and we are still assessing the environment vis-a-vis with the NPA. Yung sa dito, alam mo sa totoo lang, were it not because government is bound by rules and the values of civilization, I can end this war in 24 hours. Alam mo, bumbahan ko lang lahat yan. I have 10 new jets. All I have to do is to bomb the whole place and level it to the ground. But since we are in a civilized society, and we are a member of the United Nations and of the Geneva Convention Protocol, nahihirapan ako, and we had to do it to the least maximum damage of collaterals, lalo na civilian. Ang kalaban kasi, they have no compaction about bibira sila, baril sila dito, doon. Sa kanila mamatay yung civilian o sundalo o polis, baliwala sa kanila yan. But we have to, align our shots against the enemy. We cannot just press the trigger of a machine gun and just say to whom it may concern, pasensya na kayo. Kailangan na wala talagang dapat mamatay na civilian. And that is making it hard for us. Kaya ganon. We have to get close to the target and to be precise with our shots. Hindi kami pwedeng basta magpasirit ka na ng dyan. But in cases where it cannot really be neutralized or stabilized without the use of bombs, I will not hesitate to order the bombing of places where it could cost so many lives for the government. It would talagang well entrenched. Tapos papasok ako, then I have to expend about 50 lives of my soldiers. Ako nakuha niya. I will just assess the situation. Kaya ito, sabi ko, itong gera na ito, in 24 hours tapos to. All I can say is fire at will, at anything moving, and bomb the whole place, and that's it. But we cannot do it. And that is why we are also suffering great losses. But of course, ang karamihan ang kalaban. So what we intend to do is there is martial law. And for now, I think it would be good for the armed forces to deal with the problem of the guys who initially funded the terrorism with the use of drug money. That was really planned. Itong Maote brothers went to the Middle East to study terrorism. When they went back here, pumunta dito, they built the biggest laboratory dito and everywhere in the area of Lanao del Sur, tapos dito sa Buldon. And it was really to fund terrorism. Walang ibang source na malaki. Tinignan namin yung mga remittances. Ang palaging nakalabas na pangalan doon yung babae, si Noblesa. Yung polis na pinapadalan siya ng isang grupo doon na part of the terror groups fighting in the Middle East. She's really the lady that is a traitor to her country. Yan ang dapat na there were things go out of hand na dapat bitayin at public hangin. And I will not hesitate to do it if it comes to that. I will hang every traitor dito sa gobyerno. Kaya itong nahirapan tayo, this will be over in about 3 more days. At the gross of grossly disparity. Marami talagang patay sa rebelde. Ang gobyerno naman din at kulang. But in sabi mo niyong babing-baming, I said I assume full responsibility for this. I have said that ako lang. So those bombings were under my orders. And I will account for it. Wala pa, hindi pa naman tapos yung martial law. I will report to the nation what we did and why we did it. Authorize ko lahat yan. Kasi kailangan. And if I have to use, kung isang lugar, 10 na ang patay ng sundalo ko, hindi ko pa rin makuha, why should I not use the air assets? I'd rather use the rockets. I have not used the jets that we have, yung bago ngayon. Kasi rebellion is usually just fought with propeller-driven short-run bombing. Pero pag nag-escalate ito, I hope it will not. I pray to God that it will just be there. Kasi I will not hesitate the armed might of the Republic of the Philippines, the armed forces, to use every power available in their hands to quell the rebellion and terrorism.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Mayong gabi, Mr. President. You spoke of precision po and recent Marawi attacks. How do you feel po about the friendly airstrike to cause casualties po sa side ng mga sila?
Bago ka man, sino pangalan mo?
Hindi ako bago, sir. Davao ka pa lang. Mayor ka pa. Ako na nagko-cover sa iyo.
Bata ka pa na.
Bata ka.
Ay, may asawa ka na ngayon?
Hindi pa. Single pa po.
Butit, nabukan pa. Yung ma'am, it is a very sad commentary. But this thing will happen again and again and again. It has happened not only with the Philippine Army, minsan Navy, and there is what you would call the Morpheus Law. The Morpheus Law states that if anything itong mangyari talaga yan. So, we're sad. There is an investigation. I am not privy to it. I'm leaving the military alone to do their job. I don't even make calls, I said. I have not called Lorenzana or General Anyo, except once when I lifted the ceasefire agreement because I was mad. Kasi yung NPA, pinagpapatay na nila yung pulis ko, pati yung sundalo ko doon sa Misayap. So ito, we are sorry that it happened. And I hope that this will not be repeated. But there is no guarantee. Any war, everything is stretched. And it can break any moment.
Thank you, sir.
Valix Davao.
Magandang gabi, Mr. President. Bombo Charmaine Tamsi from Bombo Radio Philippines. Mr. President, noong linggo na pumutok ang gulo sa Marawi, ilan po sa mga mamabatas galing sa upper house at lower house, lalo na po si House Speaker Pantalin Alvarez, ay nagsasabi na umano'y kinulang ang intelligence capability ng government forces ng Mauti at ASG Group dun sa Marawi City. Ano pong ating reaction dito, Mr. President, bilang Commander-in-Chief?
Well, ako, I am not worried. I said, I can end any strife, any rebellion. Kung wala lang tao yung I could have flattened the place in 24 hours. Tutumbahin ko lahat yan, pati Kogon, if I wanted to. But the fact is, I have a very limited power if you are a president of a democratic state. You have to save lives, you have to be very careful. And the military must also be extra careful not to kill. It is not easy to pander kung ikaw sundalo ka and you know that you have killed children and civilians. Hindi ganun kadali yan. Mabigat sa konsensya yan. And ako, I also realize that that is my bolded duty is save lives. Not to destroy. But kung sabihin mo, how is the Philippines today, whether it is threatened or not, liit na bagay yan. Yung sa Maynila, I'm going there to visit the dead. But I know kung beyond ice eh. Bakit mo nakawin ang plastic na alam mo naman, hindi mo magamit. Luko-luko ko lang yun. That is crazy. Ang siniguro niya yung plastic chips, for what? Hindi naman niya gustong pumatay. He went there. Ang sinunog niya yung, that is not the work of the ISIS. The work of the ISIS is more cruel and brutal. They would just simply kill people for nothing. Not even for a reason. And that was the reason why the world today was banded together to fight this course of terrorism. Especially if you kill in the name of God, anak ka. There is no rhyme or reason really. Natatakot na hindi naman natatakot. I mean, for a civilian na walang armas, at the mercy. And that is why I'd be very extra, sabi ko, harsh. Do not carry a weapon in front of a soldier or policeman. Because kung maabutan kita, sabihin ko talaga, patayin mo. Ang allowed lang, ako nga, wala eh. Of course, I have my security, but personally, hindi ako nakadadala ng armas because I am bound by my rule. I am not allowing any civilian, including me, to carry a firearm. It's only the police, the military, CAPCO, which is part of the armed forces, and the auxiliary police if they are allowed. But plain civilians, lalo na yung areas where there are terrorists, pahawak-hawak ka ng baril, papatay talaga kita. And yan, ang human rights, bahala na kayo, umiyak kayo hanggang katapusan ng mundo.
Thank you so much.
Kaya yung mga gangsters sa Maynila, yung kidnap or ransom and everything, huwag sana kayong checkpoint.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Patilog yung magyayay.
May gabi, Mr. President. Menzi Montes from Magnum Radio, Cagayan de Oro. Sir, sino pa po yung tinutukoy na narco-politician na nag-protect ng Mauti at saka nakapenetrate sila sa area, sir?
Yung nakipag-usap?
Protector na sinasabi sa press ko na may protector po daw yung Mauti group, kaya nandun sila sa Lanao Sur at saka hindi sila napigilan.
Marami dito, ma'am. In the days ahead, we will arrest all of them. Number one, yung nag-produce ng shabu na nagbigay ng pera sa terorista, they will all be arrested, whether politicians or not. I do not care about yung sabi nila na we will charge you accordingly. We will detain you more than yung 6 days. There will be at once an inquest, and if there's a probable cause, I would like them to be detained forever. Marami yan, nandito sa Marawi, Kalakasan. Kaya nga, ang supply ng shabu dito sa Cagayan, hindi maubos-ubos eh. Tama yung mga hold-upper dito, pinapatay yung 2 months ago, 3 months ago yung babae na Yan yun. Yan yung shabu yan. Tapos itong ito mga putang inang yun ang punta dito na ang shabu raw cannot affect the brain. Yun, yung gago na yun, I think it was black. Yeah. Pati si Kalamat, if it is really true na sinabi niya yan, actually nakasyabu yan sila yung panahon na yun. Ang mga gago, even suggesting na tayo raw I will put up clinics all around the urban cities at ibigay na lang yung shabu para hindi napatayin, just give them shabu as part of the solution. So, kung hindi ko talaga, kaya sinasabi ko, President Duterte is calling us stupid. Ano pa pala ang tawag ko sa inyo, di stupido. Bakit ako magbahog sa kanila ng cocaine, pati shabu? Di para ako nagpakamatay dyan sa sarili ko. Tarantado talaga itong mga puti. Walang utak itong iyo, walang utak. You know this EU, they're all hypocrites. Itong yung Europeans, tell them na sinabi ko, you know, there is only one conscience of mankind. It is unchanging. In 1914 to 1917, when the Duke of Ferdinand Austria was killed, you went to war with each other. How many died? 15 million. Kami dito nag-imbento kayo ng 10 million, gagara-gara kayo sa aking... Ano bang konsensya ninyo? Si Obama was reprimanding, chastising me in public. Para niya akong empleyado putang ina sa federal government. Pagdating ni Trump, oh, Mr. President, you're my friend, you're doing it right. Pero mo, saan mo ako itapon dyan? There is one value of a president who is infected with what? I do not know. Here's another guy, my friend Trump, says that you're right. You have every right to protect your country. What he said. What is important dapat would be the people. Itong mga tumak, siya, Galard? Hindi ko nga kalimutan ko. Pangit kasi. They are concerned for more of criminals rather than the 4 million already contaminated. And they want me to distribute shabu freely. Butang inasara ko sa palengke. Honestly. You tell me that in front of the public, I'll slap you. Sabihin mo sa kanila, totoo yan. Hindi ako, wala namang presidente na preso ng sampalak. Lalo yung mga ambasador, putang ina. Di pa ka nakatingin kasi ng walok na, you suggest that to me, I will slap you in public. Murahin kita. Pag hindi kita, tinadyakan.
Thank you, Mr.
The goal of these idiots. Diba, no? And itong orders, yung mga State Department, they go around offering assistance to countries. What do they want? That they want a legislation that will allow same-sex marriage. Bibigyan kanila ng aid. Oh, lalaki sa lalaki, pwede na magpakasal, babae sa babae. Mag-practice pa ako ngayon nito, mag-embrace ng lalaki. Pang-inang yan. Live ba yan? Live tayo? Mabuti. Putang inang mga yan. Stupid. Yung sa ano, I cannot have a good reading dyan sa, yung sa, he has no connections at all sa reliable, ano. Wala pa kami nakita. Baka meron. It is possible it could be behind the wall po. Pero as of now, wala kami yung mga contact niya. What was really, ako yung, yung ito si Noblesa. When I was reviewing the remittances of the Western Union, so yung si Noblesa na yun, siguro sa isang page na 3 beses na maraming pera yan si Noblesa. Makakakita ng asawa yan dyan sa loob. Mayaman yung asawa niya. Maraming pera yun. So, wala na. Maghintay na muna tayo ng next event. Nandoon ba kayo nung when it was raging? Were you there? Kayo? Mga local man kayo? Mga Manila ba kayo? You go back to Davao. You are not supposed to be here.
Nagkadili na ako, President.
May kaboka ako, geso. Cagayan rin. Kikinig yan siya ngayon. Maya pagdating ko kasi mangot na. Kasi ganda mo.
Wow! Wow, favorite favorite.
Sino? Anong pangalan mo?
ABS rin mo.
Balik ka dito.
Hello po, Mr. President. Davao, pumatawag na nag-sir. Taga dito, Gabo.